Hey, what's going on, guys? Brittany here. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we are back, and for today's video I have a Disney video for you guys. I'm going to be ranking all 7 of the, attraction parks, you could say, in Walt Disney World. So yeah, these are the 4 main rides parks, the 2 water parks, and then Disney Springs. So yeah, let's get right into it, I guess. Coming in at the number 7 spot, I have Blizzard Beach. This is one of Disney's water parks. This one here is, I don't even really remember. I've been to Disney 7 times, I believe, around that. And I've only gone to the water parks maybe for 2 or 3 of the vacations, and those have been the first vacations. None of the recent vacations I have gone on any of the water slides, any water parks. I just go to the pool for that. That's good enough at the resort. But yeah, Blizzard Beach is my least favorite of all the parks. There are a few good rides. There's this one called Slush Gusher, I believe, which I used to really like. I didn't really get to go on a lot of the rides, but it did have some nice, some nice rides, and it's a water park. It has everything you expect. So yeah, that's coming in at 7th. Coming in at 6th, back to back, I have another water park. I have Typhoon Lagoon in my number 6 spot. I think this one's a little better. I think this one has a lazy river, I believe. And I'm not sure if it has a wave pool or not, because a wave pool is a big part to being a good water park. But it does have some nice rides, I know. I don't think I went to this one as much as Blizzard Beach, but I do remember it being more relaxing and better. And I mean, there's always going to be some good food, just poolside food and stuff at these water parks. So both of these are all right. They're just, I don't really go to them a lot. I just did a little researching, and to further my point, Typhoon Lagoon does have a wave pool type thing, and it also does have some good raft rides and stuff, and it's definitely more relaxing in my opinion. And Blizzard Beach has some more older, not older rides, but not really as much little kid friendly. Also, Blizzard Beach, as the name can show you, it is a snow blizzard theme, and it's all snowy. It'll make me feel cold when I'm there. I'm supposed to be in Florida, relaxing in the heat, feeling all nice, but snow could not be there. No. Alright, now in my number 5 spot, I have Disney Springs, formerly known as Downtown Disney. This place does really have it all. It doesn't have rides, but this place has all the shops you can ask for. Everything's gonna be there. It has so much good food and other attractions, and the music and stuff, and it's just going down the streets of downtown, and yeah, it's really nice. There again is very good food there as well. I've been to many different places there multiple times over and over, and I go a lot on each trip. And mainly the clothing and stores there is great. It has the World of Disney, which is probably the biggest store there, which has everything Disney related you can ask for. It has all these other stores, and it just has everything. Restaurants, pizza, so many things. Some places, in my opinion, which are the best, or which ones I've been to. Blaze Pizza is really good. I've also been to this place called Splitsville a few times, which is very good, and it also has bowling and a ton of TVs and stuff for playoff hockey whenever I'm there, man. That's really great. There's also T-Rex Cafe. There's boats that can bring you from some of those resorts that are close to it, and then you can get direct access to. Disney Springs is really great. It's not going to top these next 4 spots, though, as in number 4, we have Animal Kingdom. This one used to be very high up there for me, if not the best park. It's just the amount of attractions now, and it's getting lower and lower down. Like, what do they even really have anymore? The few that they do have are good. They have like Expedition Everest, which is my second favorite ride in Walt Disney World. Um, they have Avatar Flight of Passage, which is up there, but then they have like, I mean, Kilimanjaro Safaris is all right. Same with Cali River Rapids. Dinosaurs okay. But then there's like Triceratops Spin. There's, I mean, Navi River Journey, which isn't that really high up there for me. But the main thing that I like about this park is the theming. I really love it. It really is an Animal Kingdom. It's like everywhere unites, kind of. There's this whole like island, Discovery Island, with all like animal theme and stuff. There's the Tree of Life. It's just, it brings everyone closer together. And then you have like Asia and Africa, which like more nations, you know, continents, I should say. And then there's also Pandora, which came recently, and there's also the entire Dinoland USA, all different animals, everyone coming together, and it's really a great park. Some of my favorite restaurants and food places there are the Yak and Yeti restaurant over in Asia, as well as the Rainforest Cafe, which, as I already said, it's also in Disney Springs. So that's good that they have like kind of like a chain restaurant there in both Disney Springs and Animal Kingdom. But yeah, Animal Kingdom used to be a lot higher up. It just, I feel like I haven't been going there as much, whereas the other parks have been getting more rides and keep progressing up. Okay, in the number 3 spot, I have Disney's Hollywood Studios. Man, like 5, 6 years ago, this place had legit nothing. Like, probably, actually, definitely my least favorite park there. Ever since, man, it got Toy Story Land, it got Star Wars Land, it's been getting, like, it got Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. This place, the rides are absolutely wild, and it really does capture some of Hollywood's best films. From Toy Story Midway Mania over the Slinky Dog Dash, Toy Story Land has it all. Also, Aliens Flying Saucers, which I went on for my second time last year, is actually a solid ride and really doesn't deserve the hate that it gets. Even more recently than Toy Story Land, Star Wars Land, man. It's a whole experience. From Toy Story Land being in Andy's backyard to Star Wars Land walking around on different planets, man. It is crazy. It has some of the best food places, best like immersive attractions there. Rise of the Resistance, man. You're like inside a galactic ship and being taken away and you're trying to escape, man. Smuggler's Run, you're trying to smuggle the goods, you know. Star Tours is probably one of the worst rides there, but I still don't really hate it that much. And as I already said, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which is kind of more recent as well, is a whole experience being inside of a Mickey Mouse cartoon. And then down Hollywood Boulevard, you have some more like original, like OG Hollywood attractions in Tower of Terror, man. Oh my gosh. I'm just getting the chills thinking about it. Hollywood Studios has some of the best rides in Walt Disney World. Not only the rides, it also has a phenomenal cuisine in some places like Woody's Lunchbox and Sci-Fi Dine-In. Especially Sci-Fi Dine-In for me. Last time, actually, I didn't have as good of an experience. My burger was like, I don't know, it wasn't the best I've had, but like years prior, I can definitely say like the food is really great there. In this experience, you basically get to relive a 1950s drive-in theater. It is so crazy. You're basically in a car and you can eat from the car, and it's basically just you're watching all these old cartoons and stuff in different like commercials, shows. This place has it all, guys. For example, I've seen a lot of Tom and Jerry in there, as well as other 1950 shows. So yeah, Hollywood Studios in 3rd place. All right, 2nd place on my list, I have Magic Kingdom, guys. The vibes are crazy good here. It's basically like a kid's dream. You're in like your own fantasy, from Tomorrowland to Fantasyland. This place has it all. This place has the most rides and isn't even the biggest park. In Fantasyland, you get to experience things like going through the mines with the 7 doors and living in the 100-acre woods with Pooh. Tomorrowland is basically the future of tomorrow. It has things like the Carousel of Progress, where Walt Disney is kind of imagining the future. It also has Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin, Space Mountain, and more recently, Tron Light Cycle Run. Over in Liberty Square, this place is kind of like America. It's so much America, and the food is also great there. It is some of America's best. But the only ride over there is Haunted Mansion, which I don't really get why it's over there, but where else would you really put it? In Adventureland, there's things like going on an adventure on a magic carpet through the world of Aladdin. It also has riding through the Caribbean in Pirates of the Caribbean. Over in Frontierland, there are things like Splash Mountain being changed to Tiana's, whatever it's called, I don't even know, Bayou Adventure or whatever. And then also has Thunder Mountain, so it's basically like the old frontier, you know, like the mountains and stuff, and like all the mines and like all the cowboys and stuff. It's the frontier, what can I say? And guys, it also has Main Street USA. The street of Disney, basically. This place is so magical. Walking down, seeing the castle for the first time. The best word to describe this park is magical. That's all I'm gonna say. It also has some great shops on Main Street USA, and one of the most standout things about this park is its fireworks. I mean, all parks except Animal Kingdom have fireworks, but Magic Kingdom is like nothing else, guys. Happily Ever After, it's just so like, so crazy, man. The vibes, the emotion going around being in Disney World is wild. It's just so magical. That's really the biggest thing I can say about this place. And another thing great about Magic Kingdom, this place may have the best food of all. From things like Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe and Crystal Palace, Sleepy Hollow, and my favorite place there, Pinocchio's Village House. This place has crazy great food, and it's really just living the dream, and it's so magical. But you guys have been waiting for it. In my #1 spot, I have Epcot. This place has grown on me so much recently. I don't even know how. It's been mostly the last 2 trips, guys. So 2 trips ago, we went, and it was for my birthday, and then my mom was like, are you alright having Epcot, like, for your birthday, location of interest, I guess, like, where we were going? I was like, yeah, that's alright, you know. Epcot was kind of, like, growing on me a little bit before that, but it wasn't my favorite yet. And then when I experienced that, I think we went like 2 or 3 times that trip. And then my most recent trip, I think we probably went like 4 or 5. It was crazy. We'd park up there so much. The rides, some of my favorite themes there, and I love like the world showcase. I love the like all the different types of worlds. So you got world nature, you know, like it's an immersive experience of like the nature of the world. You know, you got soaring across the world. You got living with the land and learning about crops and like how beautiful everything is. And you got Figment, you know, the beauty of your senses, your 5 senses. And then you got what? You got world discovery. Things like Test Track, you're discovering what you can do with like your the world. And you got Mission Space, where you're like discovering, going across the world. It's about discovery. My favorite ride is also actually here, guys. It's so crazy good, man. You got Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, my favorite ride in Walt Disney World, and yeah, it's my favorite park as well. And then last but not least, you have World Celebration. You're celebrating the world and you know, just how beautiful everything is. With Spaceship Earth, you know, going back through time and like seeing how everything has been made and how everything has come to be today in the future. And yeah, the World Showcase, it's such an amazing idea from the Imagineers at Walt Disney World Studios. A huge lake surrounded by the different countries of the world, and you can live the experience of different countries and see what they do in their everyday lives. And the food is so amazing, and like there's some rides in there. You got Remy's Ratatouille Adventure over in France. You got the Grand Fiesta Tour starring Three Caballeros, one of my favorite rides in the park, actually. And you also got Frozen Ever After, man, like just discovering like everything about the world. And yeah, Epcot has definitely grown on me. It has some amazing food as well. For example, Connections Eatery, which is like really good. There's so much like different food there, and it's basically like kind of like a cafeteria in a way, like not really that much. But yeah, there's like great pizza, there's great burgers, chicken, there's so much things. And probably my favorite restaurant in Disney World, actually definitely my favorite restaurant, is Via Napoli over in Italy, man. It's just phenomenal Italian food. And also like I'm kind of more of a picky eater, so like I don't like as much of like other like more fancy foods and stuff, but the pizza there, I'm just gonna say it's amazing. I feel actually I think I've tried chicken parm there before, maybe, and pasta, but everything there is so amazing. It's Italian food. I've heard so much about like all the other restaurants from around the World Showcase, how good it is. There's also the Epcot Forever fireworks, you know. It's so beautiful, and I have so many videos from last trip of that. I think I saw like 2 of them. I saw it twice, I think. And yeah, last time I was in Disney, I was staying over at the Boardwalk Resort, and I could just walk straight there. So it was so amazing walking over there in the morning, ready to start a new day. So that is going to be your video for you guys today. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I actually forgot to say that at the beginning. But yeah, I do have school starting up very soon, in less than a week now. So yeah, I'm gonna start kind of maybe piling up some videos to just post. I might actually be going to only 1 post a week very soon because of school. But yeah, I'm gonna try to stack as many videos as I can, edit them all before school starts, and then I can just post them straight in like that. And yeah, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.